Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Morning, everyone. Hey, Bobo. Hey, Cookie. Hey, Bobo. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing today? I do my makeup and then I don't. Oh my goodness. How's everyone doing today? Look, I'm losing back fat. Losing the back fat. All right. I am tired, but I feel good. I have been probably in my happiest state. Where's my other ring? For a very long time. At least 2 weeks now. A long time. That's a long time. 2 weeks is a long time. And I have been, hate my glasses. Welcome to the Virgin Islands in the Caribbean. In the Caribbean Sea. Welcome to the Virgin Islands. That's a song out here. So cool. Love the song. I don't know who makes it. Welcome to the Virgin Islands. So I just figured out that maybe I could play music while exercising. How? Oh my God. You never know what bug is going to show up in the island. Welcome to the Virgin Islands. It's a great song. Welcome to the Virgin Islands. We have our own song. It's so pretty and very smooth. Like, okay. How's everyone's weekend been? Congratulations to you, love. What, for losing the back fat? I've lost some back fat. Can you tell? Look. This would have been like, boom. This would have been an extra breast back there. Oh my God. My boss said something so funny the other day. I can't repeat it, but it was hilarious. Hilarious. All right. I went to something called the Mango Melee yesterday. And so this is mango season here in the Caribbean. And why do we have mangoes like every other block? Like there's a tree every other block. And there's all these different types of mangoes, right? Why do the grocery stores carry mangoes from Mexico? Like weird. Oh, I feel something here. Hold on. Welcome to the Virgin Islands. Okay. By the way, I am going back to, drum roll please, pajama exercises starting tomorrow. So Tuesdays and Wednesdays will be pajama exercises. I'll tell you why. First of all, my boss paid for 1 month service at the gym. So I didn't want to waste a day, right? So I have been going 5 days a week because I don't want to waste not even a penny. But as it turns out, when I'm in book club on Tuesdays, right? So Tuesdays, so as it turns out, Tuesdays I do I work outside, right? At the Love and Light place, right? So I work out there, and because I'm a little afraid of the road, I like to leave my house at like 7. And this way, nobody's on the road, nobody's starting work, they're all taking their showers, right? Um, so I like to be on the road. That way, I just have some peace, some quiet. Can I tell you what happens to me when I eat the wrong foods? But I don't even know what foods I ate. Do you see that? You see that? I don't know what did this. I do know I ate something. I ate. When did it start? I know I ate fried chicken, and I'm thinking it may have had something to do with the fried chicken. But I ate. Oh, I don't know why. We always have food at gas stations, right? It's normal here. And I ate their lentils. There's nothing wrong with lentils. But right after that, I caught a reaction that burned my neck, like my neck burns. And then once I get a reaction, anything I eat after that is killer for me, right? So this is what I suffer from. These are my food allergies. This is what food allergies look like to me, right? And this isn't bad, but this I haven't had this in so long. I don't think I've had this in over a year. So I really usually when something like this happens, I have to detox my body because particularly since I don't know what did it. It could be seasoning, like adobo seasoning does not agree with me. I don't know what the fuck they put in adobo seasoning. It does not agree with me. So it could be adobo seasoning. And of course I feel stupid because I've been monitoring my health so much. But this is what I go through. I used to tell you guys what I used to go through in California. This was common in California. Like I couldn't find anything clean to eat. And so ultimately, like you guys don't know this, right? Ultimately, I saved my life by relocating because the food in California was killing me. Seriously. And I just couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong because whatever it is in everything. So, good morning, Jontel and family. Aw, good morning, Bree. Good morning, Tiffany. Queen Sheba, hey. Saki Love, good morning, beautiful queen and misfits. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Yolanda Gordon, good morning and good health. Tracy and the misfits, good morning. Right, that's it. Oh, Vovo, you've been watching me for a while. Soy sauce. Now, soy sauce gives me a different reaction, not necessarily the neck reaction. Soy sauce would blow me up like a football player. I would look so overweight like a football player, right? So I got rid of soy sauce, but unless they put soy sauce in the lentil, because but I could smell soy sauce now, so it's not so easy to trick me with soy sauce, right? I think it was the lentils. Let me see. That day I had lentils. They had pork chops, but I don't trust pork chops in the Caribbean. I don't trust turkey. That's the last time I had a reaction. I had turkey legs and it gave me a reaction. So then I thought it might be that place that I got the turkey legs from. So then I brought turkey legs from another place and it was the turkey legs. So I can't eat turkey legs in this town no more. I think it has something to do with the shipping and extra preservatives. I don't know, but I will not do it. I'm trying to think what I had that day. It was only the lentil. And the only reason why I say it was the lentil, because I don't normally eat lentils. But man, was it good. I was like, let me try the lentils. She gave me a little spoonful. It was to die for. So I'm blaming the lentils, but I'm blaming the seasoning in the lentil, I think. It's the sulfates in some of the processed foods. Iron helps with food allergies. Nope. Nope. Iron stops me from poo-pooing. Nope. Nope. Unless you mean eat some spinach, which is loaded with iron. But iron supplements, I don't know what that artificial stuff is. Constipated. Constipated. No. But thank you for that. So what you're saying, again, is that maybe to get rid of the allergy is to take some roughage. That's what I'm hearing. In any case, this is how I'm walking around. Nobody notices, but this is how I'm walking around. Allergies. But I did notice that the food at the hotel that I go to, which I've been eating since I started working, right? Never get allergies from the food at the hotel. Oh, God bless. God bless. But yeah. Now I have to start over. Detox, start over. Ugh. Oh my God. I'm just gonna get my body clean and then go back to what's normal for me. It's just that I can't eat exotic foods anymore. I gotta have a listen, when you become metaphysical, your diet changes, man. Your body's getting ready for that 6D now. All right. Is anybody else having food issues since they became metaphysical? Anybody? All right. Nobody? All right. How was y'all's weekend? Did y'all have a good weekend? Oh my goodness. How was y'all's weekend? All right. I got something to tell you guys. I have food issues. Some foods I can't eat. I agree. It sucks. I agree. So I just got to go back on fruits and vegetables and only the meat that I trust. I think a lot of it is the meat, though. That's what I'm thinking, except for the lentils. Lentils. But what meat did I have that day? I can't remember what meat I had that day. I had soup that day too, though. I'm not crazy about the soup over here. Their chicken noodle soup. It's made with heavy noodles, meaning the fattest noodles you can find, corn, dumplings, all the things you shouldn't have in soup. But that's Caribbean soup. Dumplings, corn, noodles this thick. It doesn't even make sense, right? I don't even like noodles in my soup. I like broth. I don't like noodles. So I always tell them, don't give me the noodles, just give me the juice. Um, and usually a corn this thick. It doesn't Puerto Ricans make corn soup that way? Oh, yay, Tiffany. The weekend was great. Thanks for the bay leaf video. You're welcome. The weekend went faster than the New York City A train. And you know the A train ain't that fast. My stomach hurts looking at certain foods. That's actually a good thing. I think it's your body saying, so you don't touch it. And you know what else? I know when I'm having an allergy issue. First of all, my chin right here feels like rough. Let me take a look at it. It's been feeling rough for 2 days now. You can't see it, but it's very rough, right? I get these patches, um, my chin, and then I forgot something else. Oh, my skin feels like I've had facelift because it's like pulled back. That's the way it feels. Like, oh, I can't talk. I have a facelift. All right. I'm having an allergy issue. This is my body. It's getting ready for 60, and I just have to listen to my body. And I am listening to it. That's why I exercise every day. So pajama exercises are coming back on Tuesdays at 6, right? And then on Wednesdays at 7. Because Tuesday night is book club. And sometimes we don't go to bed till late. And then I don't want to get up and go to the gym all tired. So I'm going to do pajama exercises Tuesday and Wednesday. Sounds good? Oh, I love bone broth. Oh, I love bone broth. Okay, I'll make some bone broth. How do you make it, Yolanda? How do you make bone broth? I actually buy bone broth, but it's so tasty. I buy bone broth and then I put shiitake noodles in it because it has no carbs, shiitake noodles. But I buy the bone broth and it does not give me an allergy, this particular brand. So if I see it again, I'll definitely, it's very expensive out here though, but whatever. I love bone broth. So it cleans you out. All right. So let me tell you that the Fed Now program has started. I don't know what the Fed Now is planning on doing, but this is step one. The Federal Reserve is on the brink of launching a groundbreaking system that allows instantaneous, round the clock payments in the US banking system. The initiative is called Fed Now Service. Hold on, I didn't get my coffee. Welcome to the Virgin Islands. Welcome to the Virgin Islands. All right, guys, that's a good cup of Joe. A good cup of Malik. My God, this is a good cup of Malik, guys. All right. I buy it too. I buy it too. Plus, weight. My sugar was good to try at Miss Tracy. I wouldn't give you bad advice. No, I don't think it's bad advice at all. I've actually had bone broth and made it into my own soup with my own ingredients. Totally believe you. Oh, a good cup of Malik? Yeah. Yeah, we're having a good cup of Malik here. Coffee is a black man. Good morning, Berjono Bangwan. Good morning, Miss Capricorn. Okay. Oh, the federal now. So federal now has begun, and it signals a major leap for consumers who will soon have the ability to transfer funds instantly without the need for wires and benefit from same day transactions. The FedNow service is planned to go live in late July and has already garnered a strong cohort of 57 early adopters, including an array of financial institutions and service providers. All of these organizations have finished their formal testings and certifications, with many planning to launch the service with FedNow when it begins or shortly after. The introduction of FedNow aims to enhance the speed and convenience of payments, making a significant departure from the current ACH system, the automated clearinghouse, where transactions may take several days to settle. With this lag, often benefits banks. So banks are holding on to your money. You can't have access to it, but they get insurance, not insurance, interest off the money that they're holding on to. It can prove frustrating for those waiting for their funds to clear. Unlike the existing system now, ACH, FedNow is easily accessible to smaller lenders, presenting an advantage over other real-time networks developed by larger banks. The other thing is when I have an allergy, pockets of my body get targeted, right? So I get targeted here in this crevice. For some reason, I'll get targeted here. There's a little thing right there. By the way, my doctor gave me medication, like real medication to take care when I have issues like this. And then this, so my arms get attacked, but only at the crevice, which is weird. Sometimes my wrist gets attacked. It's really weird. I'm just going to put a little bit on my chin. So sad. So sad when you suffer from allergies. I don't suffer from allergies. I'm just supposed to be eating right. All right. So the FedNow system. Laugh out loud. Coffee's a black man. You've never thought of it that way? Coffee is totally a black man. I always thought of it that way. I've always thought of it that way. All right. I have a question, guys, about what is this? Oh, good. I have a question about showering. Now, guys, showering is not my thing, right? I don't shower, right? I'm a bather. Please tell me who showers. Like, are you a shower all your life or are you a bather all your life? I'm a bather all my life, all right? I only shower when I have to wash my hair if I'm washing it myself, but half the times I don't wash my hair myself. Hi, Kathleen. Who showers and who bathes? I need to know because asking for a friend, Cool Bean says I do both. Everybody does both? Ugh. to have the option to do both. At least you guys have options. I don't have the option to do both. I had to buy a portable tub, but then when I buy a portable tub, it's all awkward. So I don't use the portable tub anymore. It's so awkward to get in. It's built high, and then I feel like I'm sitting on the floor of the shower stall. I don't like to shower, um, but I took an apartment that only has showers. I don't have options. I do not like showering either. Not enough water. I like a lot of water, especially for the private parts. Okay. So when I took this apartment, I didn't like the shower head. I didn't like the shower head. So I said to my landlord, I was like, if I get a shower head, will you replace it? What you have there? And he was like, sure. God bless him, right? So I got a dual shower head, right? So one hangs loose, by the way, Miss Capricorn, so I can get up in the private parts, and the other one is stationary, right? Now, I'm learning that showering and your feet don't go together. Just because you're showering doesn't mean your feet are clean. Just because you're putting soap on your feet does not mean your feet are clean. Did you guys know that? I learned something and I was mortified. Now, I'm not talking about myself, I'm talking about a friend. So one day I was sleeping and I was playing with my own feet, right? Just going like this with, my feet, my feet. Normally, if I had a man in my bed, I play with his feet. I'm playing with my own feet and I'm realizing something's wrong with my feet. And I was like, this is bullshit. Like, I take a shower every night, I take a shower every morning. The reason why I take a shower every night and every morning is because it's a goddamn 130 degrees here. You cannot not take a shower in this town, right? So I'm doing like this to my feet, and I was like, this is bullshit. Something's wrong. So I get up, I get some alcohol and some swabs, and I wipe my toes, and they were dirty. The top of my feet were dirty. Now that almost made me panic. I almost had a panic attack because I'm like, what is happening? What is happening? So I didn't worry about it because the one thing you all know, alcohol cleans like a motherfucker, right? So I started to study showering. And because I'm not a showerer, now I have to study it and have to study what the fuck is happening that my feet were dirty after I had cleaned. Here's what I discovered. Here's what I discovered. Miss Capricorn is just a problem for me. She loves the word menstruation. I'm not as scared of the word either, but come on, sweetie. Like, you relax. So I put her in timeout. I just can't. She reminds me of Carmen a little bit. Probably is Carmen. In any case, I started studying my showering habits. And here's what I discovered. I wash from here down, right? Right down to cleaning my feet. Then I go back up, second time wash, I rinse off. I wash again. This time I don't touch my face. I wash from the neck down, right? My washcloth, I do like this, back and front. And then I rinse off. What I think is happening, you guys got to let me know. Like, am I showering wrong? Because I'm not asking for myself, I'm asking for a friend. Am I showering wrong? Or I think what I discovered is that the dirt that is being washed down from my body lands on my feet. And so I think my feet are clean when my body might be clean, but my feet might look clean, but has the residual dirt from my body on it. Does that make sense, guys? Like, Leonie, are you saying I'm right about what? Putting Miss Capricorn on timeout, or how dirt is released from my body? So now what I do is I still keep the same routine, right? Start with my face, work my way down, rinse off. Start again with my neck, work my way down, rinse off. The last thing I do, now my body's clean. The last thing I do is put a little bit of soap on my washcloth, and then I do my feet totally separate. What do you guys think? How do you guys shower? Because I noticed that the feet became an issue. And I don't like that. Like, if I touch my feet right now, no residuals. I mean, I could feel something was wrong with my feet. I could feel it. Like it felt dirty, to be honest with you. But now when I touch my feet, it doesn't feel dirty. The funny part is that I keep really clean feet, right? My feet are, I keep clean feet. So there was an illusion as to whether or not my feet were clean. There's an illusion. But when do you scrub your feet? Because I was scrubbing my feet. So I go from top down to my feet. And then I do it again from my neck down to my feet. But I think the residuals, dirt that was leaving my body based upon the showering. So what does shower do but push down? I think the residual dirt was landing on my feet, but my feet was looking clean. You scrub your feet last. Okay. Because I need to take notes. Like, I'm ready to hear how you shower. So you scrub your feet last. Scrub feet. Plural, feet. Last. I gotta know. I had to change my whole routine. I can't live this way, people. And I don't have a tub, because if I had a tub, I would just pick my feet up and scrub it. Oh, I can't do it now. And scrub it. And, I miss having a tub. I used to take baths, protection baths, and first you shower, then you take a protection bath, and oh my goodness. Sometimes, clay baths. Do you guys know about clay baths? Oh my God, I can't do none of that anymore. Epsom salt baths to soothe your bones or the stresses in your body. None of that. Mm-mm. I miss baths. But I only need the pumice stone if my feet are crusty. My feet aren't crusty. They're dirty. Two different things. I don't have crusty feet. I got dirty feet. But I think you're right. What I figured out is that my feet need to go last. Last. No, nothing else. Feet. Once I wash my feet, I get out the shower. You all never noticed that? I'm going to challenge you. Get some alcohol and some alcohol swipes and wipe your feet and see if you're as clean as you say you are. I believed I was clean. I really did. But I'm discovering that I was filthy as all get out. Filthy, I tell you. Just plain filthy. I was appalled and shocked. Oh, my God. Well, my mama used to say, you learn something new every day. Mm-hmm. I wash my feet separately. Okay. No, I don't. The pumice stone. No, I'm not scrubbing my feet every day. That's what I go to the pedicure for. No, I'm not gonna. Your feet are precious. I'm not gonna pumice my feet. I don't even know why those things occur. They occur for people that have callous feet, and then you need to scrub it. I'm not doing that. I go to a pedicure. They do that for me. Oh my God. Hi, Jerry Jameson. Good morning. All right. Oh, so I was the psychic yesterday at the Mango Melee, and it turned out to be really good. Yeah, I think I think people think psychic readings are all fluffy. They're not. Not when I give them. So there was a lot of discovery that people are a little shocked that I exposed. Man. So, in any case, if anybody wants to have a reading with me, 213-458-7408. All right. Use the pumice stone for exfoliation. All right. I hear you, sweetie. I hear you. Hi, Colton. Colton, are you from California? All right. CNN, July 10th. Oh, I go to the doctor in 3 days because I missed my last appointment. So I gotta go to the doctor. Ah. Hey, Walker. Good morning. Oh, good morning, superstars. Good morning. Good morning. All right. I am your YouTube correspondent. I am your only YouTube correspondent on YouTube for CNN. No one asked me to do this job. I'm like the Walmart greeter. So it is officially unofficial my job. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going to irritate me today. 5 things you need to know for July 10th. Biden, irritated. Where's my reparations, Biden? Where's my promise to black folks, Biden? What have you given us, Biden? I'm not voting for you next whatever. I'm not doing it. You lied to us. I'm not doing it. Biden. New York floods. New York is going through it. New York is sinking, by the way. Venice is sinking. New York is sinking. Hawaii is sinking. Two stories. Healthcare ban. What's that? Public transit and Israel. That's where my reparations are going. My reparations are going to Israel. So they could kill the Palestinians. Biden. My student loan is going to Israel. Biden. I married you. I married democracy, Biden. I believed in you. Biden. Ridiculousness. All right. President Joe Biden is in London today. Meetings aimed at bolstering the United States UK special relationship. The UK sucks. In case you didn't know, I'm just saying, UK, you all know you suck. Y'all don't like immigrants. You can't keep a prime minister. Who's the prime minister right now? Everything seems to be a little quiet. Why? Why? Don't trust it. Don't trust the quiet. All right. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak. I love that name for some reason. Sounds like sushi. Rishi Sunak. I want to call him Prime Minister Sushi. Hi, Crystal. They're meeting for discussions on a range of issues, including Ukraine. The U.S. doesn't like Ukraine. The U.S. wants to stop Russia. Two different things. Biden doesn't even want Ukraine in NATO. And at this stage of the game, Ukraine should be in NATO. Not sushi. Every time I hear his name, I think sushi. So now I'm going to call him Prime Minister Sushi. Not my Prime Minister. What's going to happen? All right. Let me see. Oh, he's meeting with King Charles III. That weirdo. The president will mark his first in-person engagement with King Charles III since he ascended to the throne. Like, ascended? Really? That's a proper terminology. This isn't Jesus ascended into heaven. You know, since he sat on the throne, ascended. Fuck out of here. Biden's stop comes on the eve of high-stakes summit with NATO leaders, just days after he told CNN that the alliance with Ukraine, with NATO, that Ukraine is not ready to join. Meanwhile, President Zelensky is begging Biden to join. So apparently, Biden gives the word. Biden is the one that's in charge. Whether or not all the countries in NATO let Ukraine in. Talk about abuse of power, Biden. Where's my student loan money, Biden? Leave Ukraine alone. Let them in. All right, I'm over it. This after the White House fully supports Ukraine by sending them cluster bombs. We're sending them all these bonds coming out of my student loan money. Meanwhile, if NATO would get involved, all the countries would have to participate better. Why are we the only ones sending them cluster bombs? All right, I'm over it. By the way, guys, do you know that China is economically failing? Are you guys aware of that? Do you recognize that if China fails economically, so do we? Are you aware that the US is contributing to making China fail and that the US doesn't care if we fail as long as China fails? Did you know that? Yep. Yep. China is losing so much money, business, unemployment rate. Here's the funny thing, the Chinese government doesn't know what to do about it. The US is finally getting China back. And guess why? Because of COVID. And President Biden doesn't want you to know that it's because of him. He hates China, right? And it has something to do with the microchips, right? Now, what you didn't know is Clinton sold America to China. Sold his soul and everything. Walmart is rich because of China. The yen and the dollar have different, levels of blah, 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 blah. So they would make 100,000 denim pants. Walmart would buy it from China on pennies on a dollar, but it would still make China rich because China was supplying everything to us, everything. Because of Clinton. Clinton got a trade deal where he sold America. See, y'all don't know this. And then, so now Biden hates China. Am I letting secrets out? Okay, it's okay. It's okay. I'm a crazy psychic. None of this is true. It's POV, allegedly, right? So Biden hates China, always hated China, and made a commitment to making China import-export trade decrease, made a commitment to that. He didn't know how he was going to do it. However, COVID hit. When COVID hit, all shipping stopped regardless. Regardless. So then Biden doesn't encourage trade with China. And that was proven with the microchips. So he took the microchips, whoever he is, iPhone, because of the COVID restrictions, China screwed themselves because they wanted to be the best at COVID restrictions and they really screwed themselves, right? Okay, so then iPhone left and iPhone took their microchips for the phone to India. And then there's the microchips for the cars. So Biden stopped buying the microchip for the cars and went to Taiwan and said to Taiwan, you build the microchips. And then China said to America, if you take microchips from us and you give it to China, we're going to take, and give it to Taiwan, we're going to take Taiwan back. We're going to go to war with Taiwan. We're going to take Taiwan back. Biden had a better plan, right? So he did not give it to Taiwan just yet, because we do have a problem with microchips and, new car development, right? Because that's all been slowed down. So then Biden decided that we would stop all export from China. But it's not Biden, right? It's a shipping issue. It's container issues. It's this, that, and the third. The bottom line is China is no longer making money because how they made money was that by shipping to the US. So I don't know if somebody makes a phone call to all the companies. Now what you're going to see is Walmart is going out of business. Why? Because Walmart needed China. I don't know what other stores is going out of business that depended upon China. I don't know what other stores, but if there are any stores out there that depended upon China, they can't be sustainable. History lesson, guys. History lesson. All right. I teach you. All right. New York floods. New York is sinking. Heavy rainfall in parts of the Northeast. By the way, New York is sinking. Get out. Northeast has forced rain closures, water rescues, and urgent warnings about life-threatening flash floods. By the way, when I say New York is sinking, I mean New York City. Get out. I don't know about Brooklyn. I can't say Brooklyn. Definitely not New York State. But Manhattan is an island. It's an island. Manhattan is sinking. New York City is sinking. And by the way, if New York City sinks, because it is an island, that means Staten Island could begin to have water issues too. So that means Staten Island's going to sink too. I think. I don't know. But New York City is sinking because all the businesses were so greedy and just kept building after building after building after build. It's too much weight. It is. I am born and raised in New York. We never had water issues like this. And that has nothing to do with the nor'easter. A nor'easter would come, not where flooding would be up to your chest. Oh. It's all scary. It's all scary. But New York City's sinking. Manhattan. All right. Rescues urgent warnings about life-threatening flash floods. At least one person was deleted after being swept away in floodwaters in New York's Orange County. I forget where Orange County is, which is among the areas hit hardest in New York City. Where's Orange County? A flood watch was in effect. Where's Orange County? Still this morning. Over 25 million are under flood alerts across the Northeast today. That includes New York, Vermont, Massachusetts, and Maine, as well as across the country in, I guess, Washington State and Alaska. No, this is New York City. This is New York City, sweetie. I'm going to find it. Orange County, New York City. It's in the state of New York. What? Middleton, Newburgh, Goshen, Monroe, Chester, Warwick, New Windsor. Y'all got flood issues up there. I didn't know that. That's so sad. All right. Southeast New York State. Oh, the Hudson River and the Delaware River. That's why. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Going back. I learned something today, as I do every day. Healthcare ban. What is this about? Healthcare. A federal appeals court has allowed, excuse me, has allowed Tennessee to ban healthcare services for transgender minors. We're all gonna die. That is a shame, Tennessee. That is disgusting. I mean, at the excuse me, guys. At the very least, we're trying to prevent STDs. At the very least. The law, which went into effect on Saturday after the court lifted an injunction, prohibits healthcare providers from performing gender affirming surgeries and administering hormones or puberty blockers to transgender minors. All right. Fight. Fight and protest like hell. Transit. More major cities in the U.S. are letting people ride public transit systems for free. Amongst the latest to drop their fares are Raleigh, Richmond, Olympia, Tucson, Kansas City, Alexandria, and the whole state of Virginia. Denver is also planning to drop fares across its system this summer, while Boston is piloting 3 0 fare public bus routes. Additionally, New York City is expected to test free buses on 5 lanes. Proponents say eliminating fares will give a badly needed boost to ridership and compel more people to get out of their cars in daily commutes and large events. They also say it will remove cost burdens for lower income riders and reduce. Let me tell you something. I was just in New York City. It costs like $3 fucking. I don't even know if that's the right number to get from one place to the next, and that's a one-way ticket. Now, post-COVID, nobody can afford the fares on these local buses. Half the times they're dirty. They smell. Half the times you can make a mistake and sit in somebody else's pee. And I'm paying money to be disturbed. And it's not about whether or not people are driving in their cars or taking or not taking public transportation. This is post-COVID. People are staying home to work and staying local. So sorry, buses, or you transit people. So, so, like, I have no sympathy for you. You all didn't care in 2019. Y'all kept raising the prices. And I kept saying, how is everybody raising the prices? Like, what's your reasoning? Oh, we're raising prices because we have to do that. Oh, yeah, well, COVID showed you. You didn't have to do shit. And now you want us back? You want us back and you don't even take care of us on the buses? Screw you, bus systems across America. Screw you. You all make so much money in so many other ways. Like, LA is a rich fucking city. Rich. Every bus system should be free. It's rich. Do you know how much the teachers get paid in LA? Like $80,000, $90,000. Tell me I'm lying, teachers. Did I let out a secret? They're rich. Oh, Lord, Israel. Oh, Lord. Just the mention of Israel just bothers me. Just all the deletion of Palestinians, it just bothers me. Israel, you have to stop. You're never going to annihilate the Palestinians. And one day they're going to rise up and win over all of you. Like, it needs to stop. Am I the only one speaking out against Israel? Because this is bullshit. All right, Israel. Massive protests are erupting across Israel for the 27th week as people rally against the government's judicial overhaul plan. Organizers have estimated around 365,000 people have come out in cities around the country, with 180,000 people in the streets of the central Tel Aviv alone. Sorry, guys. No, I muted myself on purpose. I took a phone call. Crystal always knows. Crystal, like, she's on the phone. Crystal be knowing. Um, Protesters are erupting across Israel for the 27th consecutive week as people rally against the government's judicial overhaul plan. Organizers have estimated around 365,000 people have come out in cities across the country, with 180,000 in Tel Aviv alone. The protests come just before a key vote in national legislation today on a bill to lessen judicial oversight of the executive and legislative branches. As the protests reached their peak this past Saturday, social media videos and Israel press reported police using water cannons to clear demonstrators from blocking one of Tel Aviv's main highways. Oh, Israel got problems. Oh, by the way, they're protesting in Israel, they're protesting in France, they're protesting in China. So, America, where's your protest? Bring it on. Everybody else is protesting. This just in. Kremlin spokesperson has confirmed that Wagner private military group chief Prigozhin met with Russian President Vladimir Putin in the Kremlin after his short-lived mutiny at the end of June. Putin held a meeting with more than 30 military commanders. So, have they seen this guy, Prigozhin, the one that tried to do the coup in Russia? Have they seen him? I mean, if he met with Putin and the Kremlin on their territory, is the man alive? I question whether or not he lives. Elton John retired. I love me some Elton John, child. Kenneth Williams. Hi, Kenneth. Hi, Miss Tracy. All love, everyone. If you have not gotten a reading by Tracey, do it now. Thank you. Thank you. So I really love that. Listen to me. Talking about getting a reading from me. Join me on Threads. Let me see banners. No. Join me on Threads. Look me up on Threads. Also, join me on my spiritual channel. That's it right there. Take a screenshot. Join me on my spiritual channel, right? And then join me on Threads. Let me see how many people have followed me so far on Threads, because it really is growing. Where's Threads at? Threads has a black cover app like TikTok. I like that. Let me see my profile. So far, I got it. Follow me on Threads. All my friends, their accounts are all pending, but that's because they haven't made it over Threads. I know these people. They haven't signed up for Threads yet. But for those of you that are here, come over to Threads. Tracey Brown Live 51. Wait, is that? No, wait. That's my spiritual channel, Tracey Brown Live 515. On Threads, it's Tracey Brown Live, I think. Yes, TraceyBrownLive.com on Threads. All right? Come join me. All right? Gotta go. I love you. Let's see what the comment. Hey, yes, Tracy's the truth. Thank you. Look at you guys. Oh, thank you, Kenneth. I really appreciate you. Thank you. All right, guys, I am out of here. Thank you for teaching me how to shower my feet. Shower my feet. I did take some notes, so I'm happy. And I will keep you posted. Take it easy, everyone. I love you. Goodbye. Cue the music.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live.